Hi, Bill from Phoenix Golf here, and today we're going to talk about early extension and one of my favorite drills that you can do in your garage or on the range to help you get rid of it. Again, if you like this channel, please like and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. I'm trying to just provide people with the drills and tips that I've learned over the years that have made me a better golfer, and hopefully can help you too as well. So grab a folding chair. This is best done probably on a simulator because if you're on the range, it's going to be hard to get a chair around, but it does really help get the feel of, make sure you're not early extension because it gives you immediate feedback. And all the drills that I do, I love immediate feedback, especially if you can add video into that. It's really helpful. And I know that sometimes video people fall in love with like the perfect swing, what it looks like, but really it just helps as a diagnostic tool. And also immediate feedback is so good because you know if you didn't do the drill immediately, there's no mystery to it. So early extension, I've battled it. My son's battled it. A lot of people do. And it's basically, I'll put a club across my chest here, but you know, as you go down to the ball, instead of kind of getting that feeling of skipping a stone, the shoulder, the hip, the knee all driving forward, what happens is you kind of drive that way. And so what happens is the club face changes, angles, you lose your balance, and you lose a lot of power. So it's really hard to diagnose it, but with this drill, like I said, if you can get a drill where it's immediate feedback, it'll really help. So grab your folding chair. Now I've put like a half ball down here for reference because you're kind of doing two things at once, and that'll help with a good shoulder turn as well. So get your trail leg right up to the chair and back up enough so you can get at least a fist here. If you know you have really bad early extension, I would give yourself a little bit more space, but I'm going to start there. I've got a 7-iron here. I'm going to put it across my chest. And what I'm going to do is take my turn, and as I'm taking my turn, I want to see the butt end of the club pointing down at my half golf ball. That way I know I'm making a good turn. So I'm kind of like doing two drills at once. So I do this drill. Now, if I early extend, my knee is going to go right into that chair. And you can see how I'm standing up, and it's hitting into the chair. Now, what you want to do is make this full turn and turn so your right knee is going towards the target, and it's not hitting any of the chair. And it's kind of like if you were looking from that angle, people call it kissing knees. So you see your right knee, your trail knee, and your front knee together versus like your knee being this way and there's a lot of space. So what you want to do, again, take a turn, point the butt end of the club at a ball or a piece of tape, some type of reference point, so you know you've got a nice good turn here. And then practice going through slowly to start where you're not hitting that chair. And you can see everything is driving towards the target versus this and standing up. Now, the way I was taught to do drills, and it's kind of, I'll get into the psychological part of it, but your brain has trained your body to do something a certain way. To break that cycle or to make a change, it's going to be really difficult because you have to create neural pathways and new ones. And your body's like, hey, this is how we always do it, and this is comfortable for us. So you have to tell your body it's okay. So the way I learned to do it is when I'm doing a drill, especially something new, I do it once the correct way, once the bad way, so I've got immediate feedback, and then I do it 2 more times the correct way. And that's how I get better. It's kind of like, you know, I'm currently learning piano, which is really, really hard. But the best thing I've done is I start off really slowly. Like if I'm learning a song, I'm going at like 20%. There's nothing wrong with taking drills slowly and really focusing in on what you're doing and getting your brain and your body connected and on the same page. Because I see so many people doing drills, or they go to the range, they grab a bucket of balls and they're like bam, 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 and they just get the bucket of balls done as fast as they can, probably because they're busy, and I get that. But really you're doing a disservice to your body because it's hard on your body, and that's not how you play golf. You want to create like a rhythm like you would on the course. But practicing these drills, this is something like I didn't even hit a golf ball. There's so many drills you can do where you don't even hit a golf ball that are so beneficial. And this is probably like just one of my favorite because you get that immediate feedback right into your knee, and you can tell like that's not a great feeling, especially if you're going to do it really fast. So again, just make sure if you're starting new, give yourself enough space. But if you do this, I guarantee you'll get rid of that early extension. And because when you're out there, don't worry anything else about your swing. Like when you go to play, don't think about anything else. Just think about that, maybe that end feeling of like kissing those knees together or kind of getting a focus of skipping a stone. Like try to ingrain a feeling that'll help with early extension. And again, I'm not saying like early extension is the only problem. You could be early extending because your face is way too closed. And the only way to get the face open is to stand up. So, give that a quick double check and make sure your face isn't like pointing towards the ground when you're up here. Because like you see like Victor Hovland do that, but he's so athletic, he can spin around and do things that we can't do. So give that a double check too, but this drill will be very effective. So do this drill, 5-10 minutes a day. I guarantee it'll have a huge impact on your game, and you'll stop early extending, and you'll notice you'll start getting more distance for sure. So again, if you like these videos, if you like these tips, please like and subscribe. I'm trying to grow the channel, and I'd really appreciate it.